thousands of heavily armed NATO troops are firing their weapons near Norway's border with Russia. It's a military conflict, if only a make-believe one, as the US-led bloc holds one of its biggest exercises since the Cold War.
So it will be more or less a traditional scenario with an aggressor part and a defending part.
Despite the proximity to Russia, the country isn't named as the target of the NATO drill, even though the host Norway recently did list Moscow as a top threat in a security review. However, NATO officials claim there is no connection between their war games and the Kremlin.
It is part of the exercise's objectives, not a part of any response to Russian actions.
There's an observable empirical fact that NATO is building up, it is surrounding Russia, encircling Russia with troops, threatening Russia with these kind of exercises. That's simply a fact. We also know from past experience that NATO and NATO countries' leaders are not to be believed on these kind of matters when they reassure Russia. For example, when George Bush Sr. said that NATO won't advance 1 inch to the east. And in fact, every country that's joined the EU to the east has subsequently gone on to join NATO. So NATO assurances are not worth the paper that they're written on or the oxygen that they're breathed out with. So no, they're not to be believed, and that the reality can be seen day by day with NATO's consistent ramping up of forces to the region.